Oliver smacks on the back of the flashlight and it lights up for a few seconds and then goes out. What just happened? These flashlights are very special, and by special I mean they're very stupid and difficult to use. I love it. You're pretty blunt too, and I appreciate you. You two are perfect for each other. Good people, United States Aviator is back. It is a fine day in the year of the Aviator, and we are here with more Hyper, Danganronpa, H20, or H20. We don't know yet. I still think it's H20. They wouldn't put a 0 there for no reason. That has to be a reason. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, last episode, we explored the new area, we had a little bit of free time, and now we are getting down to business to defeat the Huns. We are working out, we are training. Let's do this. Hit the move on music. Actually don't hit that music. That's copyright. Are you guys ready to start? I guess. So, what are we doing anyway? Are you teaching us how to use that stuff in the armory? Not yet. We're starting off with some basic strength training. Once you're to a point where I think you can handle weapons, we'll start working using those. So we're just working out. I can do that. I guess this will be good for me. I used to work out a bunch before I got here, but once we got stuck, I haven't really been keeping up. I guess that makes sense considering you're a dancer or whatever. Listen, I've got to maintain a perfect bod that... Wait, I have a perfect bod that I need to maintain. Ew, don't be gross. I don't want to think about your gross bod. Hey, his bod isn't gross. Yes it is, it's all sweaty and he smells bad. Can we get back on track? Sorry. So what are we doing first? I like your determined face, Leona. I feel like I'm not giving you enough credit. I hope you don't die. I think we can start pretty basic. Let's start doing some laps around the hall. I'd say we can start doing 15 laps, so... A lap is going from one end of the hall to the other, and then back again. Jeez Louise, so one end of the hall to the other, and then back. That isn't that bad. It's just back and forth. That's one lap. That's fine. We gotta get into a line and prepare for Victoria to tell us when to start. And... go! All of us begin to take off, but are surprised to see one another burst ahead. To see one person burst ahead. Caesar. Maybe he's the ultimate track person. Caesar? Caesar takes off with an unnatural speed, and within a few seconds is at the other end of the hall, and then back in no time. We all stand shocked in silence. Caesar sees this, and he stops too. What are you guys waiting for? How are you so fast? I don't know. I just am. Anyway, we should probably start over, right? Let's actually do some laps this time, alright? Yet again, we all line up on one end of the hallway, and go again. We all start running. My back immediately starts to flare up, but I ignore it. Caesar, Hunter, and Four seem to be in the lead. Eventually, they have way more laps than the rest of us. Eventually, I get 3 laps in, but the pain in my back is unbearable. Before I can finish my 4th lap, she's down. She's down for the count. Mai, are you okay? I'm good. Wheeze! It's just, my back kinda hurts. Oh geez, I didn't know the injury was that bad. I should have had you do something less intensive. Maya, I think you should just go back to your room. You need rest. But we don't want you to risk your injury any further. I agree with Four. You should go back to your room and not put any strain on yourself. But Maya... Fine. Dejected, I go back to my room. Everyone else is having fun, working out and running laps, and I just have to sit here and relax. I lay down, and my back flares up again, but at this point it feels like it's getting worse. I try to sleep through the pain, but I just can't stop tensing up. After what feels like hours of trying to sleep, I'm finally exhausted enough to fade to black. Back in the day, I was a freaking Kurokuma theater. An all-star track runner. They called me the speediest frog in town. I won every meet. They would say, geez, Kurokuma, I've never seen a frog that could hop that fast. They had never seen one that could talk either. Thank you, Kurokuma. Always, your quips, you know what? They get me sometimes. They do. When I wake up, the pain has eased a bit. Guess I should go to the aquarium. Guys, my back, it's fine. Hey, my back's fine. Hey, Ma, are you okay? I'm okay. Couldn't sleep much, but it stopped hurting as much. That's good to hear. Sweet. So can I come back to training? No. Gosh, Victoria, come on. Alright, let's see. Caesar, are you gonna tell us your ultimate talent yet? Hey Caesar, I never knew you were so athletic. I don't have much reason to move a lot. Well, once I get better, I'm gonna be sure to give you a run for your money. I doubt it. Freaking Caesar. I shouldn't have expected it. I had no idea, to be honest, but I should have known I still think he's a robot. I do. Alright. Everybody, I keep, for some reason I expecting there to be less than 8 people in here when I arrive. Good morning, everyone. I'm sure you all slept well last night. God, I was exhausted. What did you guys do after I left? Pretty much any kind of workout you could possibly conceive. That shit was exhausting. Come on, it wasn't that hard. That's 'cause you're used to that kind of thing. Sounds like you guys had a good time. You seem perfectly okay and chipper. Hey Mai, how's your back holding up? It kinda changes, but overall it's okay. I feel like an old man though. Have you been taking those painkillers I gave you? Huh? Shit, I forgot to give them to you, didn't I? You had painkillers, and you forgot to give them to me. Sorry, I can give them to you later. So what now? Do we just wait around till tonight? I guess. That's the only thing we really can do until I guess tonight, yeah. You're early, aren't you? We usually have a day of just kind of chilling, and then you show up with a motive. Watch out! Huh? Just as Kurokuma appears, something happens. The lights go out. Around me, I can hear startled voices, but it's pitch black. Well, what's going on? Why are the lights out? Then, just as suddenly as they went out, they came back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're all still here. Well, what just happened? About that. We're having some technical difficulties with the lights. Technical difficulties. Yep, the lights seem to be turning on and off at random. It's nothing too big, but it's pretty annoying. Do you plan on fixing it? Well, about that. Not really. It's a motive now. Huh? Why not? Well, I've been pretty pressed for motives lately. Coming up with those things is pretty hard. When this happened, I realized it would give someone the perfect opportunity to commit a murder. So you're just not gonna fix the lights? That's right. Think about how scary the dark is. When the lights went out just now, didn't you feel a rush of fear down your spine? No, that's actually the pain in my back because Tamako slashed me with glass. Yeah, that's what that is. That's not fear, that's pain. Because someone, Koji, I love you to bits, but you forgot my painkillers, and I need them. Imagine that happens constantly, and at random intervals. Oh, you're right. Anyone could be hiding in the dark, plotting your demise. Plotting our demise? Exciting, isn't it? As long as the lights are flickering, tensions will be high, death could come from anywhere. And with that, I'll be seeing you. As he leaves, the lights go out again. Seriously? A few people begin to complain, but before they can finish their sentences, the light come back on. Looks like we have to deal with something new, or looks like we have something new to deal with. We should probably do something about this, right? Maybe we can figure out some kind of system to know what's going on in the dark. Flashlights. Oh, that's a good idea! I think I can gather some and then pass them out at tonight's training. Are we still doing those now that this is happening? Why not? We'll have to be a bit more careful, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? I don't have an issue with it. I'm fit. I'm buff, Caesar. Me neither. I think it'll be good for us. Even if we don't ever have to actually fight anyone, it'll keep us in shape, right? In the meantime, we'll try to figure out how to deal with these lights. So, we'll regroup in the same place later, right? Yep, same as last night. After we all agree to meet up again later tonight, we split up. And that means it's time for some free time. Free time. Free time. Leona and 4 are in the art room. Koji and Hunter are at the pool. I guess I should go to Koji and Hunter because they're my homies. Oliver's in the kitchen. Caesar and Victoria. So I'm gonna go art room, armory, and then the last, well, we'll do art room, pool, and maybe armory, pool, garden, or kitchen. I feel like I haven't hung out with Oliver a lot, but I don't really, he's still at the bottom of my priorities list, guys, so I'm gonna hang out with Leona and 4. So art room, pool, and armory. The 3 new locations, great. I'll just go left to right. But that's a matter of getting there, which would be great if there was like a shortcut, but I'll be walking all the way there. So until then, I'll just talk about nothing in particular. Do I want to ask you guys anything this episode? Who do I think is... I don't know how this is going to be used, actually. This random... It hasn't happened while I was walking, so I think we're still fine. So I'll hang out with you two. I'm surprised how athletic you are. Do you have any kind of prior training? I guess. Did you play sports or something along those lines? You seem like you could be a pretty good track runner. I didn't play sports. Well, there goes my theory. He's not the ultimate track star. Hasn't every kid played sports? Even I played softball when I was younger. Wasn't allowed to play games. Not even stuff like tag or catch? No. You must have been raised by extremely strict people. I guess. They wouldn't let you speak unless spoken to. So I just kinda got used to not speaking. That's why you never talk. I always thought it was 'cause you were shy. I guess that makes sense. Can we not talk about this anymore? Oh, sure. After a lot of awkward silence, I went back to my room. But we still got some free time to kill in the art room and in the pool. I guess, do we want to save the pool for last? I think we will. We'll save the pool for last. I do wonder, I'd like to see the lights play into effect during, like, not only one of these free time events, but also, I know it's gonna play into the murder. I do. The lights are gonna come back, the lights are gonna go out, they're gonna come back on, and someone's gonna be dead. And it's just not gonna be a fun time. How are you two doing? Leona, 4. So I think I can assume that you've never read any comics. That is correct. What about cartoons, movies? There must be some kind of media you consume for entertainment. Not particularly. The few movies I enjoy... the few movies I have seen I didn't really enjoy. So, if you could have a movie or book or comic about anything you would want that would be entertaining to you, what would it be? I'm not sure how to answer. I bet Maya does, though. Damn right I do! Freaking Maya, I do love how blunt you are. Super badass, sci-fic warrior girl fighting evil corporations and making out with hot aliens. How can aliens be hot to... You can expand your mind. You need to expand your mind for aliens can be as hot as you want. Okay. So what's your answer? I'm not really sure. I guess I've never really cared about that kind of thing. I just try to focus on real life. Let me guess, you only watch documentaries, right? Correct. Nerd. After talking to Leona and 4, I went back to my room. We still got some time to kill, though. To the pool. Yes, to the pool. Alright, so this game clearly wants me and 4 to be together. But we all know how relationships go in Danganronpa. They only work out in the first one. Only work out in the first one. When Makoto and Kyoko... They didn't even really work out in the first one, because Kyoko was not his first choice. His first choice was the wrong choice. It was freaking Sayaka, but that was not his first choice. And we are here at the pool. But I guess, now that I think about it, our first choice was not 4. Our first choice was 100% Murray. So let's continue. Hang out with Koji and Hunter. Koji and Hunter are sitting by the pool with their shoes off and their feet dangling in the water. Is it warm? Pretty warm, yeah. Must be heated or something. I guess they can afford to pay for extra for a heated pool, but not to fix the lights, huh? There it is. And as Koji says that, as if on cue, the lights go out yet again. That's really starting to get on my nerves. Once we get flashlights and stuff, we should be able to deal with it, right? I hope so. I'm getting scared of the dark. You're scared of the dark? This must suck for you. Yeah, that's why I'm sticking with Hunter. Whenever the lights go out, he clings on to me and won't let go until they come back on. I don't know if he's really scared of the dark. Are you complaining? I guess not. I'm a good hugger. After talking to Hunter and Koji, I went back to my room. They're gonna split you up and I'm gonna be sad. Later that night, we all met up in the 3rd floor hall. We're only 15 minutes in? Yeah, we're only 15 minutes in. Let's continue. Hey Maya, I got those painkillers for you. He hands me... I feel like you should have given them to her way earlier than tonight. He hands me a little bottle filled with pills. Make sure to follow the instructions on the back. Wouldn't want you to get hooked. I promise I won't get hooked on painkillers, Koji. Hello. Now, before we start Victoria's training, we have something else to go over. At Force Feed, there's a small cardboard box. She reaches into it and pulls something out. She holds up a flashlight and shows it off for the rest of us. She begins handing them out to everyone, and eventually all of us have one. We have flashlights, but because nothing can ever be easy, there's a catch. Looks like Kurokuma took the liberty of replacing all of the regular flashlights with these shitty ones, most likely making our lives harder. How are they shitty? There's no button. How do you turn this thing on? Smack it. Huh? You heard me. Smack on the back of the flashlight. Okay. Oliver smacks on the back of the flashlight and it lights up for a few seconds and then goes out. What just happened? These flashlights are very special, and by special I mean they're very stupid and difficult to use. I love it. You're pretty blunt too, and I appreciate you. You two are perfect for each other. In order to power them on, you have to apply hard enough force, and even then it only lasts for a few seconds. That sounds inconvenient. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Didn't we have regular flashlights before? I remember seeing them. We did, but Kurokuma decided to remove them. What about lanterns, candles, anything like that? Nope. Anything and everything from the storage room that can light up has been removed. I guess he's trying really hard at making this difficult for us. Well, that's annoying. But it's not like that's going to make anyone murder. That's not going to make anyone murder anyone, right? I'd hope not. Yeah, murder someone over a power outage. That seems kind of unlikely. Anyway, I think we should get on to training. What do we do about Maya? Huh? Ah, you're right. I don't want to stress her back. Do you think you'll be able to do some light stretches? No, I want to do what you guys are doing. Maya, don't be stupid. You don't want to fuck up your back again. But I have these painkillers now. I can do it. Maya, no. But... Fine. Reluctantly, I move to the side of the hall. Victoria gets the others started with some jogging, then comes and shows me what she wants me to do. Everyone else ends up doing jogging, weightlifting, and when do we have weights? I didn't know that. And ends up with stretches, but ones that are more difficult than mine. I spend the entire time doing some basic stretches against the wall. Occasionally we have to take breaks when the lights go out. Well guys, pack it up. Great job tonight. God, that was exhausting. I know, right? Not for me. Oh, not for me, it was from Maya. I follow everyone else to the dorms. I'm the only one not drenched in sweat. I know it's weird to think like this, but I feel so useless. I guess I need to heal faster. When I get back to my room, I fall asleep onto my bed. Hey, is this thing on? I guess the power... I guess the power outages extend to dreams too. This is interesting. This is the first game that's been like explicitly, the theater is a dream. But okay, I guess the power outage extends to dreams too. Well, it's a good thing I have a special frog night vision, so I can still see perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, I can see color in the dark, something only frogs can do. It's true, look it up. Well, I'll see you later, even if it's dark. Huh. I didn't have any dreams last night. Weird. Maybe she can only see what's going on, but not hear what's going on. Guess I should head to the aquarium. Alright. It's been 20 minutes. I feel like we can just knock this one out in this episode. It's gonna be a two-part... Well, actually, there's a whole nother free time. I don't know about that. Do I want to give you guys a long episode? It's gonna be a really long episode. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try it. Hey, Leona, you look pretty tired. Darn right I am. Last night's workout was exhausting. I guess I didn't get the burn of it. All I was doing was those stretches. Man, I wish I were you. That was tiring. Honestly, I wish I were working out with you guys. I feel so useless not being able to keep up with everyone. Hey, don't beat yourself up like that. It wasn't your fault that you messed up your back. Nobody holds it against you. I guess, but I just feel like I should be doing more. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is relying on me. No, we were fine without you in the last trial. Hey, this is a team effort, right? We're all in this together. Just like that High School Musical. Thanks, I guess. Thanks, Leona. Okay. I'm glad you're okay with all of this, Maya. You're coming to accept that your back is hurt. How's it going, Hunter? You doing alright? You don't look so great. Huh? I guess I just wish that I could participate in those workouts. Come on, Maya. We all know that you're doing your best. Don't beat yourself up over something you can't help. We all know what a hard worker you are. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. I guess. Thanks, Hunter. Okay, that's my boy. He's always here for me. He needs to be here for Koji, too. Speaking of, speaking of, it's my boy! Morning, everyone! So, do we have any plans for today? I guess not. Training's tonight, though, I think. Yep, training tonight, just like always. Do we all have our flashlights? Everyone pulls out the flashlights, including me. Looks like all of us borrowed ours. Well, almost all of us. Shoot, I forgot mine. Koji, please keep up with your flashlight. I don't want you to die. We can get it later, bro. But what if the lights go out? Literally, everyone but you has flashlights. I think we're good as far as lights go. Oh, I guess. Do you need to hold my hand or something? Maybe. That was a joke. Oh, okay, fine. Hunter grabs Koji's hand. Koji seems content. And then the lights go out. Koji suddenly screams and a chorus of smacking. Everyone's just like, turn on, you stupid thing. This is stupid. As we keep the lights on, we have to smack them over and over again, literally making the most annoying noise ever. This noise sucks. Yeah, I kind of hate this. Eventually the lights turn on. I hate this. My hand's sore. This is annoying. I really hope we can figure out some kind of alternative light source soon. Let's burn the place down. I don't know how much I can... Yeah, I don't know how much I can handle this either. I guess we meet up later. Same old, same old. Like yesterday, the day before... Hold on, what did I... Let me pull up my comments, actually. Because I actually want to see. Yeah, chapter 4, I said... So it'll be some dumb motive. I didn't think it would be this dumb. I just assumed that it would be a stupid motive that's got somebody killed. But this is not stupid. This is the dumbest motive of all time. Alright. Let's see. We've got some free time. I just like that I totally called this being a dumb motive, but this is way dumber than anything that I could have ever expected. Kurokuma, what are you doing? I feel like this is almost over and I shouldn't separate it right now. I don't know. Yeah, we'll deal with this episode. You guys are getting a long one. And I did not read that at all, so I just know that somebody's in the office. So whoever's in the office, we're hanging out with you. Because you're the closest. Don't know why anyone would be in the office. Is that the first room? Nope, it's the second room. Should remember because that was an essential part of the murder. It involved my homie. Second from the thing, yes. It's Leona, okay. That's fine. I'll hang out with Leona. Hey Leona, are you okay? To be honest, not really. I, miss her. Oh, Leona, I'm sorry. It's weird. I never really had any people I was really close to die. Not even a grandparent or anything. Until I got here. She died for me. She did that so that she could get out with me. Hey, you can't blame yourself for that kind of thing. I mean, I don't really blame myself. I don't think I do, at least. I just miss her. I wish she were here. You were close with Marie, right? Isn't it weird just not seeing her? I mean, by now I've pretty much accepted her death. Well, not accepted it, but I took from it. She died, and I hate it. Which is, and I wish she hadn't died, but her death has made it so I'm even more determined to get out of here. She was a good person, and this place took from her the world. Took her from the world, and that's unforgivable. And that's why we have to get out of here. You're right. I have to get out, because that's what Kokona wanted. She wanted me to escape, so I have to do it for her. And that is why I think Leona is going to survive. She is going to be the carry the burden person. Just like Himiko lived on for Tinko and Angie, just like, who carried the burden in the second? I guess Sonya kind of carried the burden for Gundam, yeah. And I guess, Akane carried it for Nekomaru in the first game. Hina for Sakura. Ladies and gentlemen, the carry the burden person. Live on for my friends. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah. And then I go back to my room. And we still have some time to kill, so it's more free time. Now I can read this properly. Koji and Hunter are together in the kitchen, cooking something up. Caesar's in the art room. I want to hang out with Caesar alone, I really do. And where's 4? 4 and Victoria. Ash and Oliver sounds like the worst combination that I could ever imagine, so we have to experience it. So, Caesar's in the art room. Which means we got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound. Eastbound. I'm sorry. Every time I'm like, there's a long way to go, that song comes into my head. And not because I particularly love that song, but my brother and I watched that movie one long time ago, and we got nothing from that movie but that song, and it's great. Hey, how's it going, my boy? How are you? What's up, Caesar? I see Caesar doing something I never would have expected him to do. Painting. What you doing? Painting. What are you painting? Sky. Caesar's painting a sky, complete with clouds and everything. It covers the full scope of colors, with gradient from orange to purple to blue, with clouds scattered about. That's pretty good. I didn't know you liked painting. This is my first time. What? But it's so good! It's not hard, all I have to do is mix the colors. I swear, you must be some kind of ultimate prodigy. I'm just good at following instructions. I found a book about painting, so I followed it. Can I see? After talking to Caesar, I went back to my room. And we have more free time. And I guess we're gonna go to the we'll go to the garden. As much as I love myself some Koji and Hunter scenes, and this is potentially the last time I could see a Koji and Hunter scene, so do I want to actually give that up? Like, I'm almost 100% sure that Ash is going to make it past this game. He has to be involved in Chapter 5. He has to be. He has to. He has to be. Because that is going to be... That would be... Well, he doesn't have to be. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong with a lot of predictions about this game. I'm gonna give up this last scene with you two to go hang out with Oliver and Ash. Yep. Making that decision right now. Let's go. I know some of you are like, why are you doing this? Why are you forsaking yourself? I'm gonna hang out with them. I haven't hung out with either of them in a little while. They're in the garden? Isn't that downstairs? Does that say the garden? Yeah, it said the garden. I need to go down a level. I went too far. I guess they both would enjoy this area. You're right. What's up, you two? And we have squash and cucumbers over here. Also some lettuce. You could make a pretty good salad out of that. I'm surprised. I didn't realize how good you were at this. Anyway, that's the part where I've staked my claim. As for this part, you can do whatever. What's going on? Oliver wants a portion of the garden to start growing his flowers. It's been a while since I've really gotten into dirt and grown some flowers of my own. We've got plenty of time, so I might as well try. Do you have any seeds? Do you plan on using them for anything? Maybe decorate some of the rooms. Some flowers might spruce up the place a bit, right? Good idea. This place is pretty ugly. Some flowers would be pretty good. Huh. Oh, and then here we are. We're missing people. Later that night we meet up, but in the armory this time. Uh-oh, we're missing Victoria. Somebody else. Yikes. Who else? Koji and Hunter are here. Leona. We're missing Victoria and Leona. Where's your sprite? I don't know where your sprite is. Maybe you are here. Tonight we'll be starting off on self-defense. Most of you will be learning basic self-defense tactics, but the more advanced folk will be getting into some knife wielding. Hey, aren't we missing someone? Oh yeah, I don't think Leona was here. I didn't think Victoria was here either. Where do you think she is? I think I saw her in the art room. I'll go get her. Be back in a sec. Victoria leaves the room. I'm kinda nervous about this self-defense stuff. It's pretty scary. It's weird to think about having to fight people. This is the big person dies one, but it's also the one that's given us the locked room mystery. The Neo World mystery from V3. What was chapter 4 in Danganronpa 2? Heck, I don't remember. I'm sure I remember. Who died before? I don't remember. You guys can remind me in the comments. I know, and during editing I'll probably like put it up there, but in case I forget during editing, and in case I'll probably remember by the end of the episode. It's weird to, oh, it's the, how could I forget? It's freaking Gundam and Nekomaru, my homies. I got it. Don't stop typing down there. I remembered. Don't worry about it. Those are my homies. So yeah, it's the also kind of a mess with your mind case. It was what, a locked room, the secret of the funhouse, and Neo World. So it's weird to think about having to fight people. I think we'll do just fine. As Caesar says that, the lights go out. I hear a few people smashing their flashlight, not as many this time though. By now, all of us have gotten mostly used to the dark. Clang. What was that? A few lights move around trying to find the source of the noise, but then the lights suddenly turn back on. Did anyone else hear that? From the other room, we can hear a girl screaming. What was that, from the art room? Did something happen? Maybe we should check it out. Four looks nervous, which in turn makes me nervous as well. I guess I'll check it out. Just me? I think the scream came from the art room. Uh-oh. I open the door to the art room and the lights go out. However, the door is still open. I'm looking into what is supposed to be the art room. I can hear a girl whimpering, but what would be, but in what would be the far end of the room, I can see something. Words? Bluebird. Oh, an arrow in the back of her neck. Dang it, Victoria. The lights turned on, revealing Victoria's dead body. I scream and stumble backwards. Leona is in the corner, whimpering and staring at the body. It happened again. We have to find the killer. Again! Who did it this time? Who done it? Who killed Victoria? Dang it, Victoria, you were my homie. We were homies. You were teaching me how to defend myself so I wouldn't get stabbed in the back anymore, and you got stabbed in the freaking neck with an arrow. That's actually something that I need to consider. Like, I immediately thought, oh, a bow and arrow. But they could have stabbed her in the neck with an arrow. I'm already thinking about things. But also, she is very good at self-defense. So they would have to do it from far away. I don't understand. Everyone was here, though, except for Leona. So she's the prime suspect, but that means there's no way she could have done it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next episode during the investigation, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't call this one right either. I had Victoria making it to the end, didn't I? I sure did. I sure did have Victoria. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. Where's that comment? It's right here. Alright. Freaking iPad reloaded the app. I had Oliver dying, and Hunter being the one who was the killer to save somebody. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Well, that's 2 out of my freaking 2 out of 5 that I thought were gonna make it to the end. Did not make it to the end. Rest in peace, Victoria. I figured that you being the ultimate naval officer was like, hey, I'm safe. No one's gonna mess with the person who kills people. Now you're dead. That's my bad. I probably jinxed you. Ladies and gentlemen, United States Aviators taking off to enlist the class of passengers, and I will see you all next time for the investigation of Chapter 4, Who Killed Victoria? Toodaloo, Flight Crew.